Ladies and gentlemen, Settlers of Kalguur, the new Path of Exile season is about to launch on July 26th, and I want to make a video to share with you 7 different builds or league starters you can check out from other content creators that'll help you enjoy Ray class domination like I'm going to do this weekend. So, without further ado, let's check out the archery builds, the melee builds, some summoner builds, and even elemental builds you can check out to make your way through Ray class coming up on July 26th. Let's go. Kicking things off, we have the first build in the list, which is the one I'm going to be playing for the league start. It is brought to you by Zizaran, the Archmage Ice Nova Hierophant. I think this is a great build because it's a good league starter with very high scaling, which means it offers good map clear speed and good boss damage. And while you're leveling up this league starter, the strategy to level up to maps or nightmare dungeons for Diablo players is actually quite simple. So I will be using this, and you can follow along live on Twitch, where I will be playing this build and going over all the decisions that we make to get to the endgame. The second build in the showcase is the Lightning Strike Deadeye, brought to us by Crouching Tuna. This league starter offers a fast playstyle with high investment. You can actually do really good boss DPS as well. The damage scale is similar to bow builds, with the sort of generic flat damage scaling with attack speed and elemental damage scaling as well. So if you're the kind of player that enjoys cone attacks and chain DPS, that style of character, you should be enjoying the Lightning Strike Deadeye for the Settlers of Kalguur season. Third, we have the Lightning Strike Warden, and while this is an all-new ascendancy, it leaves some questions that need answering. Palstrion is a strategy you can easily follow to complete the campaign and get into maps. The build relies on tinctures, ailments, and offers a defensive component as well. If you're looking for a build that offers melee and ranged gameplay in a cohesive package, this Lightning Strike Warden may be the character you've been waiting for. The fourth league starter in the series is the Righteous Fire Chieftain, brought to us by Pox. This season, the RF Chieftain appears to be off to a stronger start than last season with respect to the early, mid, and late game. Bossing in single target, however, like uber endgame content, has always been a bit of a pain point for the Righteous Fire character, and this season isn't too much of a deviation from that. But with anything in Path of Exile with high investment comes great results. So if you're looking for a tanky character that charges through content while being surrounded by a flaming circle of death, look no farther than the Righteous Fire Chieftain. Number 5, the Poison Summon Raging Spirit or Poison SRS Necromancer by Baylor Mage has been buffed. Losing the Blessing Aura didn't appear to have any significant impact for this build, as there's new corpses that you can raise as specters that take advantage of some of their buffs to continue leading your minion army deep into Ray class in a dominating fashion. So if you want to try a fun minion build, this may be the perfect excuse you need to raise the dead and do your bidding in the Settlers of Kalguur. Up next, Path of Evening brings you a Toxic Rain Pathfinder guide, which offers a super fast playstyle and a smooth experience with easy gear progression. This budget-friendly build scales very well with high investment, allowing you to clear Uber Boss content and Tier 17 maps respectively. It offers several immunities such as stun and ailment immunity and permanent flask uptime, making it a very tanky, snappy, smooth class to play. If you're the kind of person that enjoys archery-based characters and you want to hail down arrows from the sky to kill things in your way, this may be the build you've been looking for. The final build in this series that I think you might be excited about is a melee build called Earthshatter. The Earthshatter Berserker build is looking to do a lot of damage this season compared to before. Melee got buffed tremendously in the Settlers of Kalguur season, and I think if you like playing like an up-close and personal melee build, this will be the one you want to try. It smashes really hard, is aimed to kill all kinds of content in the game, and with high investment, you should have no problem clearing Uber bosses, T17. It's a little bit slower, it's tanky, but my god, does it ever pack a punch. And we're looking forward to some really big damage in 3.25. And so that's it. On July 26th, I'm going to be playing this live on Twitch. You guys can hang out, come say hey, share the builds you're playing, and just be a part of the community action with the Path of Exile Settlers of Kalguur season. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be ready to rock and roll. Can't wait to see you in there, and I hope you have a good time. By the way, remember that every POB, Path of Building link or guide is in the description of this video, so you can check that out and be informed and be ready to go when the server opens up for all of us to join. I want to say much love and good luck to all you guys. Thanks for checking out the video. See you on the other side. GG's.